plant is called Titanopsis Calcarea, and I'm sure that I'm not pronouncing this right, so I will put name here in the corner so that you can see it. And it's also called concrete leaf succulent because it looks a little bit weird. I will put photo of close-up here in the corner also, just so that you can see how weird it looks. It's a kind of mimicking plant, and in its natural habitat it actually mimics stones because it grows in cracks of the stones, so it's mimicking stones to protect himself, and it's really beautiful plant. I got this for my birthday in May, and actually I'm not repotting this because it outgrew his pot, then because I really need to. I don't like the soil that he is in, and I didn't catch any time to do this till now, so I think now it's even better to do it because summer is over, and yeah, that's the best time, I guess, for repotting cacti and succulent, at least in my experience. So that's exactly what we will do today, and let me show you just mix that I will use. I have it here on the side, just basic potting mix mixed with river sand that I usually use for my cacti and succulents, and I will use a little bit of perlite. I don't use perlite anymore, but for this one I decided to do it because from my research online I saw that many people suggest that it's a good option for this one, or even it's better to use pumice if you have it, but I don't have any, so I had only perlite, so I will use this. But I will use a little bit of these stones also. Those are also just basic river stones, different in shape and color, that is not important, but yeah, they are a little bit larger than this pure sand, so I will mix it also just to improve drainage, because this plant, like I said, grows in cracks in stones, so that tells me that it wouldn't like to be in wet soil that doesn't have good drainage. So I will try my best and do best for this plant, so we will see how this will go. And I will plant him in this. This is just basic plastic pot that I use for most of my succulents and cacti. I love these pots because it's same color as terracotta and they are much cheaper, so that's a plus because I can't buy that much of terracotta planters, and if even I do, I don't know where I would put them all because my shelves are not that strong, so who knows what could happen. And I will just prepare my mix first. I will put some basic potting mix. It's just the one that you can buy in every grocery shop. It's the cheapest one. I use that a lot. I never had any problems. And I will mix a little bit of these stones. I never measure anything, so I will just eyeball this. So first I will use these just to get them on the bottom a little bit more. And then I will mix sand and perlite, and I will use good amount of both of them. Like I said, this plant doesn't like wet feet, so we will try and prevent that. And from my research, I found out that it doesn't like to be on direct sun. And for now, for these few months that I had this plant, I actually kept him on my terrace and he got morning sun and little bit of afternoon sun. I don't know, my terrace looks on east, but it has open space on the west side, so it gets a little bit of west sun also. So it took it well, but now, since here where I live, I need to put all my succulents and cacti indoors to overwinter. I think that I will put him on my west window, but not on direct sun. I will keep it a little bit further away from the window, and we will see how that will go, because I'm quite new with this plant, so I'm still trying to figure it out. But for now, like I said, it acted really well on direct sun and nothing happened, although I read that it shouldn't be on direct sun. And now let's see what roots looks like. Oh, I'm so scared. I don't want to damage any roots, so I will try and be extremely gentle with it. So cute, so cute. Look at this. It holds all of this soil. It has tiny fine roots, and they are looking really nice and healthy, so that's a plus. I'm really happy about that. Wow. And on the bottom, I'm not sure if you can see, it has a bunch of those tiny fine roots also, so I'm not sure if I should mess with those. I will just try and remove a little bit of soil from the top and not to mess with the bottom too much. I don't want to break any of these. So after this I will put him indoors right away, because I don't want to risk anything. Nights are becoming colder and colder here, so since he will be repotted now and maybe I will damage some roots, I won't risk for him to freeze. So yeah, I will put him indoors and we will see, but not on direct sun, like I said. Oh, it's going pretty well actually. I will be able to remove a lot of this old soil, and I see that it's already mixed perlite in this one. I see perlite, I see coconut core, or whatever the name of it is. So yeah, good mix that was, but water didn't go all through when I watered him, so I don't like that. I don't have control that way of how much I need to water him, and this plant actually doesn't like water, so it can be really dangerous to overwater him. So that's why I didn't want to risk and decided to repot him in a mix that I will know and be familiar with. It looks actually pretty good. It's quite healthy plant. It doesn't have any pests. That's a good thing always. And yeah, this is what we are left with. I like this. It's quite cute, and it has few new shoots that I didn't notice before. I will remove old dried leaves also as much as I can. It looks gorgeous actually. And now that I'm seeing in what kind of mix he was, I will try and mix a little bit more of perlite in my mix because, yeah, just in case, I'm really scared to mess this up, so we will try a mix bunch. I'll use this to help myself. Whoa, making a mess, like always. I think I need a little bit more of sand also, and I think I will move it to this pot just to make it easier to mix. This plant mix that I had is a little bit damp already, but I think I will water it anyway because I want to make sure that these roots will adapt well, and after that I won't water it for a week or two. I will check it out because, like I said, it's a succulent and he doesn't like to be wet, so I will wait until he dries out completely and then I will water it, not sooner. Yeah, I think this will be almost perfect. You can always use cacti mix if you have it on hand, but I never actually bought cacti mix, so I always mix my own soil and it's going well. I'm pleased how my cacti and succulents are doing, so yeah, I will do it. I will do it the same way as I always did. I think we are almost to the perfect consistency. If you can see, I have bunch of perlite here and bunch of stones. I think it will be just perfect this way. A little bit more perlite just in case, and we are done. Like so. Now let's put a little bit of this in our original pot. Just perfect. Now this cutie, I really hope that he will do fine after this. I always like to repot my plants when I get them, but like I said, life happens, so I didn't have time to do it when it should be done, so I'm doing it now. I don't think that he suffered because he was outdoors and he was enjoying summer, so it will be just fine. I can't wait what will happen after this. I'm hoping for some new growth and so on, but I know that this plant is a slow grower, so I think I will wait for some time for that to happen. And yeah, this will be just perfect. So cute. I need to find some more of these larger stones. I really like those, but for some reason I don't know where to find them, because in rivers almost always are those tiny basic sandstones, so I wish to have larger ones, and I won't buy them if anyone suggests, because I never buy these kind of things. So I will keep my best and try to find them somewhere on my walks, and when I'm hiking I will look carefully around and see if I can find anything for my cacti. Oops. Yeah, gorgeous. And let's see, a little bit on this side and we are done. This was fast and I really enjoyed this. I wasn't repotting for some time now, for a few months, and I think I'm back. I missed this so much. So I will keep you updated, maybe on Instagram or somewhere. I will put few photos if I see any new growth or anything. So we will see how this will go. I'm hoping the best as always, and we are done. This is it. I hope you like this. Thank you so much for being here with me, and hope to see you next time. Bye.